Hi, everybody. My name's Jason.
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Eli.
And we are the Yahuwah and the Torah channel. And we thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. We appreciate all of you guys. We consider all of you guys family. We have had a lot of good people, amazing people that we have met throughout the years in these channels. And it is amazing to see the hand of our Creator as he works in people's lives, as he changes the old men that we were, as we try to get into the clinger man, as we try to walk the Torah, as we try to get our lives in collusion with the Torah, that we are able to be a part of the kingdom that is hopefully coming soon. Now, boys, what is it we believe? Why? And give me the rigmarole. What do we got?
We believe that the Torah is in effect, that we should be obeying it. The Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible that people know as the Law of Moses. They say it's been on the cross, it has been abandoned, it has been done away with. Paul did with it, Peter did away with it, the Messiah did away with it. But we still believe it is here, and we believe those are untrue things, that we should be following it forever in all generations, as we are still generations and we are still here. Earth and heaven have not passed away.
Yep.
And I also believe that the Messiah, Yehoshua, people know as Jesus. There's no J's in Hebrew, so his name would have never been Jesus. We believe he died so we had a true repentance of sin, and he came to fulfill the prophecies of the Torah.
And it's actually really clear when you read it. He says, I did not come to destroy the Torah. He came to fulfill it. And then you will have the lying scribes in the mouths of the demons that saying, oh, fulfill means to get rid of. And that doesn't mean to get rid of. And so nowhere in Scriptures does it say that the Torah is gone. And it is something that all of us have been blessed with. And if we will write it on our hearts, minds, and souls, then our lives will be something very different than what we came from. So, guys, right before you're looking at a limited edition Yah Scriptures. This is the Big Blue Book. This thing is 3,153 pages. For those who have not seen one, it is a great copy. It's going to be a collector's item, I would imagine, once this version is done. And it is free. You can actually go to YahScriptures.com. All the free versions are there. You guys can get the PDFs, and it has all of it. But this book is large print, and so this is one of these phenomenal. It's not just large print; it's 14.5 large print. It's really, really large print. So those of us with eye problems, it is much easier to read for long term with this. And so everybody that is able to help Yah Scriptures out, and what Yah Scriptures does is we have a prison ministry. It is a day-to-day operation that we are constantly writing and receiving letters. And you guys all heard how many letters I did? You guys,
Yeah,
you guys, everybody?
I think so.
Okay. Well, for everybody out there, I did a little quick count in a directory. And this isn't 100% of the letters because I only started logging these a bit after I did it. But in almost 2 years, I've sent and received nearly 1,800 emails. And so that is a lot of emails that you type out, because we're not talking, Dear John, have a good day, goodbye. We're talking 20,000 characters, completely filling up as much as we possibly do as we minister to these brothers and sisters in chains. And there have been a lot of guys that the lights have flipped on. They have seen the errors of their ways. We have people that are keeping Torah. We have people that are involved in the Torah now that they never were. And so, guys, it is a great way to help, and we're always looking for stamps. These guys are always, the stamps just go to and fro. Most of them are 45 cents a stamp, and I have to send 2 for every letter, so we're talking 80 cents for all of those. Now, if you do the math on the 1,800 emails that have come in and gone out, that's a lot of money. And so if you guys can help with the stamps, we'd really, really appreciate it. Okay, we're heading into, and this is the back of the book, just in case anybody wanted to see. This is the name of our Messiah that's in the back. Now, we are heading into the book of YESHAYAHU, into the book of Isaiah. And from the times of the prophets of Israel, you have all of these kings at the top. You had Saul, Ishbosheth, David, and Solomon. Ishbosheth was temporary. He just claimed reign, and then he got annihilated. You have all of these guys right here. This is the times in Israel when you had all of the northern and the southern tribes that were all in under one government, and then it went to Solomon, and Solomon completely blew it. Completely got every one of the kingdom stripped out of his hands. Went to his servant. Went to his son. And this is where all of the kings of Yisrael have come, and they have gone. Most of them were bad. Some of them were good. Some of them were good, and that's probably the only reason that Israel even maintained is because some of the good. But every one of the northern and southern tribes were taken into captivity. Now, before they were taken into captivity, we had Isaiah. And Isaiah has been giving us all sorts of information that we get. A lot of the stuff we do not know. And a lot of it we look up as we roll. And so here we are. And Eli, as we're doing this, go pull it up and then see what this is doing so we can get a little bit of feedback here. So here we are. Anyone have anything for this? Things about Isaiah, anything at all?
It's about a lot of his prophecy, and a lot of it is confusing because we don't know what it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to happen. A lot of it has probably already happened, but there's certain things we can say that haven't happened yet. And how all the people returning to Yahuwah, all the places praising Yahuwah, that has not happened yet. So
Yeah.
we're on 31, by the way.
Oh, we are on 31?
We did 30 last week.
Are we sure?
Yep.
Okay, 31 it is. Okay, that's super short. Here we are. Woe to those who go down to Mitzrayim for help and rely on horses, who trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but who do not look to the Kodesh one of Yisrael, nor seek Yahuwah.
So this goes back to back in the day when the kings and stuff, what did Yahuwah would tell them, before you go to war, before you do any of this, ask me, come to me for your help. And see, these guys here are relying on man and their weapons instead of going to Yahuwah about their stuff. It's like King David, every time he went to war, he would pray before he went to war. He wouldn't just send his best men out there. He would pray the same thing with Moses as well.
Yeah, and back in the day, the armor of choice, the weaponry of choice was like metal chariots and horses, and that was the big stuff.
If you had chariots, you were probably going to have a big advantage.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And he also is wise and has brought evil and has not turned aside his words. And he shall rise up against the house of evildoers and against the help of workers of wickedness. And the Mitzrayites are men and not El, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. And when Yahuwah stretches out his hand, both he who helps shall stumble, and he who is helped shall fall. And they shall all fall together. All right, what do you got on this?
So it's kind of like the same theme as the last one. The first part's about warning against trusting them, warning them so they don't trust Mitzrayim, so they stop trying to go to there and get protection.
Okay.
That's the first part.
Okay, for this is what Yahuwah said to me. As a lion roars and a young lion over his prey, though a band of shepherds is called out against him, he is not afraid of their voice, nor disturbed by their noise. So Yahuwah of hosts shall come down to fight upon Mount Zion and upon its hill. Like hovering birds, so does Yahuwah of hosts protect Jerusalem, protecting and delivering, passing over and rescuing. Turn back to him, from whom the children of Israel have deeply fallen away. For in that day, let each man reject his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which your hands have made for yourselves as a sin. And Ashur shall fall by a sword, not of a man. And a sword not of mankind shall devour him, but he shall flee from the sword, and his young men shall become slave labor. And his strength pass away because of fear, and his commanders shall be afraid of the banner, declares Yahuwah, whose light is in Zion, and whose furnace is in Jerusalem. All right, what kind of brilliance you got for us?
So there's 3 different sections in that, each couple verses. One of them is Elohim's protection over Jerusalem. YESHAYAHU uses 2 metaphors: a lion staying fearless against shepherds and a bird protecting its nest, illustrating Elohim's strong and compassionate defense of Jerusalem.
Slow down.
Oh, sorry. And there's a call to repentance. The people of Israel are urged to turn back to Elohim and abandon their idols. And there's the downfall of Ashur. Elohim promises that Ashur, a great military power, will fall not by human hands but by divine intervention, reinforcing the true security comes from Yahuwah.
Okay, so this is the same calling that all of us have today. If you will turn back to our Creator, He will be our Elohim, and we will be His people. And so it's a it's a two-way street, right? He offers us up protection. He offers us up a eternity. He offers us up a kingdom to go to. But in return, we have to be loyal to him. We have to show him that we're not going to be like the rest of the world, the most of the people that fall to the path of destruction from Matthew 7. And we don't want to be Torahless. We don't want our Messiah to say, depart from me, you who are Torahless. It's very important that we align ourselves in the way of the kingdom, and the way of the kingdom is 100% Torah and will always be about the Torah. And Torah is really the cool kids club. If you're looking for the place that it's got it going on, that's in Torah. There's no cooler group of people than Torah keepers and those who are having they've bended their knee to the greatest power that has ever been, and that is our Creator and his amazing Son. So with that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for hanging out. Much love to y'all.
All right.
Shalom.
Shalom.